Hi everyone, I'm Miss Amy with the Norcross Library, and this is Junior Scientists. We will be conducting STEAM experiments every second and fourth Tuesday of each month. This will be a great way to learn STEAM-related facts while having fun learning how to conduct experiments at home. But remember to always ask your parents' permission before you do any of the experiments or projects. Now, let's get started. This week, we will be learning about sound and music. Sound is made up of vibrations or sound waves that we can hear. These sound waves are formed by objects vibrating, which means shaking back and forth. Sound waves travel through air, through water, and solid objects as vibrations. And when they reach our ears, these waves make our eardrums vibrate and we hear a sound. Now, music is a special kind of sound that is pleasant to listen to. Musical instruments create sound by making something vibrate. In our experiment, we will be making water vibrate. Some sounds are high and others are low. That is called the pitch. When something vibrates really quickly, it makes the high-pitched sound. And when it vibrates slowly, we hear a lower pitch sound. We can hear sounds of all different pitches, but there are some sounds that we cannot hear. Our ears cannot detect very low-pitched noises, known as infrasound, or very high-pitched noises called ultrasound. And did you know that children can usually hear higher pitch frequency sounds than adults? Now, what you will need for this experiment are 8 glasses. You can use mason jars like I did, or you could just use regular glasses. And you're gonna need water. I started with 2 1/4 cups of water, and each one has a 1/4 cup less of water. So 2 1/4 cups, 2 cups, 1 3/4 cups, 1 1/2, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, and a 1/2 cup. So it doesn't really matter what you start with. You can start with a lower amount, but just decrease each one by 1/4. And then I just added food coloring to have them all be a different color. And so you would need these. You would need your measuring cup for the liquid food coloring, and then you'll need utensils to make different sounds. So you can use a spoon. You can use maybe a ruler, or you can use a wooden dowel. Whatever you have available at home. When the glass is tapped, the water vibrates, which in turn vibrates the air around it, and we hear these vibrations as sound. The different amounts of water in each of the glasses have different masses. And mass is the amount of material an object contains, and in this case, it's water. The glass with the most amount of water has the highest mass, and it vibrates slower when it is tapped because the vibrations have more water to travel through, and this creates a lower sound. And the glass with the least amount of water has the least amount of mass, and it vibrates quicker because it has less water to travel through. This creates a higher sound. So, more mass, lower sound, less mass, higher sound. Now, let's make some music. Now, I'm gonna try to play a song, and let's see if you can figure out what tune I am playing. Can you tell what I played? If you guessed Twinkle Twinkle, you are correct. Now, let's see if you can figure this one out. you guess Mary Had a Little Lamb? Great job! See how you can play whatever tune you want and you can change the pitch on the same song. So that one was kind of low, but let's do it a little bit higher. So you can play all different songs in different pitches. And of course, it's never going to be 100% perfect, but you can definitely hear the difference. Make sure you have lots and lots of fun with it. I hope you enjoyed our experiment this week and you learned a little bit more about sound and music. Have fun with this experiment and feel free to change it up a little. Use different types of liquids to see if that makes a difference in pitch. Use different receptacles to hold your liquid, and use different utensils to hear different sounds. See how many different songs you can play, and try and make up your own unique song. You will be an amazing musician. Have fun, and see you next time.